All right. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Starting up the first stream of 2026, and main goal this time is to build a lot of stuff inside this house. Make sure it feels like a home. And oh, that's a surprise. Why, hello. Happy New Year to you. That was unexpected, actually. First thing off the jump. Cool. Hey, Katie. You know what? I keep on seeing it drop these eggs, and I want to try and track them down. Because there's probably at least a few, like, good number of eggs I can get. Yeah, I'm going to try and track that one down. Let's do this. Hey, Kitty, what's up? I already said hi to you. Were you trying to get more attention? Okay. And behind that mountain face there. So it's maybe somewhere in here. Is there... I can kind of hazardously climb this right here. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. All those times playing video games with jetpacks paid off. I'm talking, you know, the classic jetpack joyride, you know. Alright. So I want to say it landed somewhere over here. I can be very wrong about this, though. And I'm going to head down there and find out. Very carefully head down there. Granted, how many repair kits do I have? I was say I might just be able to body slam myself into the ground. I don't want to do that, but I can. It actually is an option. And jump. There we go, flawless. Alright. So I want to say they landed here, but I could be very wrong about that. What is it, Kitty? Why are you being so dramatic? Hello. Alright. Just like I'm saying hello to these creatures. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, I could break the plants this way? I wonder. Oh, no. It destroys the seeds, though. So it's like behind this rock face here. I need to find where these eggs are landing partly because I want to get more critters, but also that thing has flown by in a couple of my streams in the past and just like dropped it and I completely ignored it. So there's probably like 4 or 5 eggs stacked on each other in the same spot. And I don't think it's down here. I didn't probably look as hard as I should, but we'll move on. Because maybe it's up here. I was down low at opposite end of a rock face. I remember back, at least in the offset grasslands, they used to have like a beam going to the sky that lets you know where it was at. Hey, kitty. Come here. Up's a daisy. You just want it on the lap, huh? There you go. Might as well get some of these guys while I'm at it. I doubt it's down there. I can probably look up where it's at and like there might be someone out there who knows, but that's also kind of defeating the purpose of exploring and finding it, right? That being said, that was not the goal I set out for, so let's go back home. Alright. The main thing was to upgrade this house and make sure it actually feels kind of like a house. So I already been kind of working on the kitchen. I do kind of like the view outside, you know, especially if I have something glowing, that kind of helps out. I did the strange table just because, you know, it's its own unique bit of furniture. And, you know, just a matter of getting like stuff set up. Should probably put the couch light right here.
It really ties the font together.
Probably want to have like a bookshelf or something. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna put another one upstairs definitely, because that's gonna be kind of like the study slash farm lab, I guess. Yeah, let's get the rest of the living room set up first. You know, no living room is complete without the most essential thing, a TV.
Good placement on that one.
Oh, it's a fatback TV too, nice. Oh, sounds like my niece is having some fun downstairs. There's gonna be a lot of like small decoration stuff now, but it all works out too in the grand scheme because it helps me get like other small bonuses. Let's put this outside. I think I already have one out. Oh no! The door! Oh wait. Okay, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. And that's something we can get rid of though. What I might try and do, and that might be an option, is I'm gonna get in here, clear out the ground in here with the transform mode. Assuming it fits. Maybe not the plow. I definitely need to swap it out. Okay, this might be where I do some loadouting, or loadouts. Yeah,
Stretching the legs, huh?
because I need the trail but not the Trailblazer. That's too useful. That's too useful. Let's go to the next one. And let's put the landscaper mode in there. Alright. That's essentially all it really needs.
Let's skedaddle.
Oh, I bet it's over encumbered because I didn't put the weight bonuses on there. Oh well.
Hopping out for some fresh air.
Oh. Yeah, let's just get rid of it for now. Alright.
All right, let's get to work.
I know, it seems super tedious doing it that way, but it does indeed work. Alright, sweet. This can get swapped back to the main one because it is only one thing and I don't want to put the energy into changing the loadouts quite yet.
Thanks, huh?
It's more of a mental gymnastics. I need to upgrade the spike saw. Oh my goodness, that's the only thing I have with it? Yeah.
Time for some action.
Alright.
Really feels like you've got a vision here.
And then a little wash basin. Oh, what was that? Just a quick second, everyone. That was the cat. How big are these? Oh, they're not that big. Ooh, actually, that gives me an idea for later. I should probably hop out of this.
Don't forget where you parked it.
And then inside, I actually should put some more lights in. As fun as it would be to have a tiki torch, that's probably a bad idea. Probably not that guy.
Good placement on that one.
Oh, they are not even at all. This one's now a little off. Alright, forget it. The vision's there. One last try. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to accept that. Anyone watching, pretend it's perfect, please. Petunias.
That looks great.
Alright. And then we got all the mixed and mashed pots. What do I need? Clay and all that. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of just gathering up some basic stuff, isn't it? Clay and plant fiber. Can I plant? Not those. Those bushes, they're ready in a day or so? Okay. I could get cheesy right now. Because I do need plant fiber. Oh. Alright. There we go. This whole little spot here is... Oh, dang it. There we go. I wonder. Oh, snap. Okay, that did work. Alright. Because we need clay and such, and unfortunately I'm too lazy to go to the windmill right now to get that done. I will also need it for the windows. I might build a second... No, I'm just so close to getting that upgrade for that normal windmill. Well, normal, quote-unquote.
Nothing like a good night's rest. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
Heck yeah. Alright. That worked out a little bit better than expected. Looks like all the drones need water too. I kind of neglected that. Luckily, it looks like most of the crops are good to go, so even if they don't get everything done. Also, I need to see what the story is on my wheat, because I'm going to reset this field here. I'm going to make it bigger, but I need to set it also the same thing. And doing that with wheat is a lot easier, just because, you know, it's a one-day turnaround. Alright, come on drones, get your water. Drink up, dronies. Speaking of drinking up, let me get my water. Ah, that's refreshing. Alright. Come on, buddies. Oh, that's the little pod things. I was like, what does that sound? Alright. So everyone's looking pretty solid on things. I still got plenty of wood if I need it.
Hopping out for some fresh air.
It says I have 1,500 wheat, so that is a very good thing. I need to start planting more chromes and rabbages. Goodness. Then again though, paula berries are my more favorite crop, and I definitely need them. So let's get a solid run on those guys. That's my glass. And clay. There was something else I needed. Glass, clay. Now let's see, we'll get there. Plant fibers, but I got plenty of those right now. Alright. I don't like how it has a glow, but there's nothing on the screen. It's kind of spooky. Finish up that window. And then in this room, honestly, what does that wall overlook? Still overlooks that same part with the farm. I might slap some windows on this side. Kind of how I did in the kitchen, do like a big double window. That means I need to put down a half wall.
We can make good use of this.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Big double window there to look out at the rest of the farm. And then probably like a window over here. That's just swapping out a wall though. Because where is it? Window wall.
That'll be useful.
All right. Boom. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I remapped the cancel construction button to the same one that's right next to the change perspective, so that's why you see me flip from that when I'm in the construction menu from time to time. Because I have fat fingers. Alright. So up in my lab, I guess, would be the better way to put this. Some tables around. Oh, you don't want to touch each other, huh? Well, that works. That works fine. Okay. And out here, there's like, do I have like a grill or something I can put out here? I can slap that gazebo down whenever I want. It's like it wants to, but it just can't. I just don't like that angle it's at. I mean, yeah, though, it makes sense. It's connecting to something up there. Oh, I got posters and calendars and stuff. I forgot about that. I need to swing by, actually, the lady over there, because sometimes she sells stuff too. And then I'm gonna harvest everything around here.
Hola. See anything you like?
Ah. Not that she doesn't have good stuff, but nothing immediately good either. Do you want some sand?
Let me take that off your
Yeah, she didn't really want the sand, but she took it, so I gotta count that as a win.
Take care.
Alright. So over here. Farm mech. There's still more in that house I need to know I need to get built. Where was it? It's like the awning. Must have been like in this part. Yeah. Oh, too small. Yeah, there's no point in putting that up. That could be an inside item though. What do I need to make the curtains? Fabric, cloth. Yep, and I need to get one of those cow things for that. Excuse me. Are you supposed to be outside of your cage? Tabitha, what are you doing out here? What are you doing outside your enclosure, miss? There's Milo. Well, where's the other one? Zira, you two? How'd you guys plan this escape? You guys get back in there. Yeah, that's right, I don't have any eggs. You guys gotta stay in there, it's safer. Well, I don't think there's any predators in this planet, so I guess it's safer organization-wise for me. Alright. Let's get some harvesting done. I should probably go whiff the grain of the field. Treating it like it's like hair or something. I'll just keep going how I've been going. It's like 3 passes, it looks like. Oh yeah, 3 passes. Sweet. I'm definitely going to get over encumbered. But I kind of don't mind it because now I can just run to the silos and dump this stuff off. As long as it's not mutated, there's room for it. Which means now I can just grow standard crops like no one's business. The one thing I do want to do now that I guess is my business and anyone watching is find Zaptwig, because I've got everything else pretty much up and running to like large numbers of seeds. I don't know if people were spying what I was spying, but I definitely have like 1,000 plus of each type of seed, except Zaptwigs, because I haven't even touched those yet. But I also got to go all the way down to here, and I think they might be in this area. There's like a landing pad there too, but I gotta like go down, navigate over to it, and then head up. So that'll be a process in itself, but it won't be too difficult. Before I do that though, I definitely want to expand the field, or the fields, and kind of go from there. I also want to get some swift blooms, those birds. That's also why I want to try and track down those eggs originally. I'll have to look that up, because it's got to be somewhere nearby. I remember it landing when I was in the grassland on my first playthrough. It was just like around the corner, but like it's not around the corner here for obvious reasons. And then I gotta upgrade this spike saw. That might actually be a more achievable immediate goal than anything else. Actually, let me get this last run and then deposit stuff. It's so crazy looking at this thing in first person. But it makes sense too. Oh no! I forgot this is like kind of on like a slope, so it doesn't actually go perfectly straight. Also ignore the fact that the field technically isn't perfectly straight or lined up with the other fields, but you know, I blame the hill for that. Alright, time to dump some stuff off. What was... Man, I had a lot of carrot. How much? Okay, 1.4. I thought it was like 14 for a second. I was like, whoa. Oh, that's a lot better. Carrying a lot of poop. Oh, and some iron. I need to get rid of the poop, though. That's not something I want to have just chilling in my pocket. Yeah, I know it's technically fertilizer, but it is still a pocket full of poop. So, yeah, if I can avoid that, that'd be great. And this field's getting extended too. It's gonna probably go all the way down to Diane's fence there. I'm debating if I want to sneak in more scarecrows around the place. I kind of did that as just an initial, like, you know, flavor, visual thing. Okay, bye. Alright, I'm gonna have to get rid of one part of the line. So let me get out and do it that way.
Fresh air.
Alright. Okay, I was saying, I don't think I have much to go. Then again, there's probably some side parts I need to fix too. Yeah, like right over here. Alright, yeah, sweet. So this patch is expanded. The Chrome Maze one is next. And then oh, wrong one. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this will be a pretty solid little patch here. I say little, considering I'm making it like almost 4 times its size. Well, maybe not 4 times, but I'm definitely making the bots work a little bit harder now. That's right, lads. Automation is now the name of the game, and that means you guys are going to be busy. Yeah, I think that's a pretty... Can I actually put anything down on this? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. So I can plow over it. I think that's a pretty reasonable sized patch. Alright. That's all in line. Which means now I gotta go out and do it manually. Alright. More. And honestly, the only reason why I'm having to fix it like this is because it's not 100% even ground, so it kind of shifted. I don't know if anyone's paying attention during like that last little part there where it like all went sideways a little bit. But you know, it's part of it. That's the question though, do I want to keep that little tail end part out, or do I want to get rid of it? I might get rid of it, it's only like a couple pieces anyways. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Clean it up a little bit. Just a little. Boom. Make sure everything's all square and nice. All right. Oh man, they really got this covered. Oh, wrong button.
Great shot.
Now 100 doesn't seem like a lot of targets, but it definitely is. They probably just, oh, they missed one square. Alright, let me get that last square to square everything off, no pun intended there. Alright.
Popping out for some fresh air.
Alright. So this patch is one of the bigger patches too now. And then after this honey bottle's done, I'll expand this one out as well. Basically the same size. Potassic, Ravage, that's gonna be high yield.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
I should have expanded this field before I did all this, but hindsight, right? It'll bite me later. This will make mutated ones, this will make high yield. That's a big debate. I could always use more mutated honey bottles so I can just convert those over.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
I think that was all of them. And then what's the deal with these two? Boop, boop. Cool. Then there's this patch, which, in hindsight, I probably should have adjusted. Yeah, we'll do that after we... I'm gonna regret this. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna regret this later, probably. But what's the saying? Not no regrets, it's no regrets with an A in there, you know? To really emphasize that you don't regret anything. I misspelled it on purpose, and I don't regret it. Okay. Actually, I should probably just start from Diane's spot. Make a perfect line from there. I'll use the Trailblazer mode to clean up that little patch there of grass. Alright, there we go. Keep on cruising along. See about fixing that little gap there. I just don't want to have to climb out and do it with the hoe. It's nothing against it, it's just a bit slower than I'd like. Yeah. I'll adjust that trail in there too. Alright. Alright. I wanted to avoid the tedious part, but I still had to do the tedious part, so there's a lesson in here, I think, somewhere. It also doesn't help that logically these two fields will combine technically, which means this one's the crooked one, but it's whatever. I am the last person to say that I am perfect.
There, all nice and watery. Don't forget where you parked it.
And there was like a little side part over here. Yeah, that needs to get done. Alright. So this new patch is a bit bigger. I'm considering it completely new because it's all technically phosphoric soil now, so it's all uniform. Oh, yeah, Scarecrow, that's right. Oh, Scarecrow, you punk. Alright. So in here, this would be a good patch for carrots, because if I remember right, phosphorus can make mutant ones though. Oh no. The night's ending. I thought I had more time. Come on, get to bed. Get to bed, put your head down for like 5 minutes and then wake up again. You don't need sleep, you have coffee. If only it was actually that easy.
Wakey, wakey, partner. Crops won't need watering since it's raining today, and that leaves a heap of time for other fun activities.
Nice. Nice. Well, except for the fact that those two aren't done yet. But
Revved up and ready to go.
and all this is basically ready. That was the original patch, and this is the extended part of it. Alright. It's kind of lucky the drones get a little break. I was gonna say, because I think a few of them, okay, all of them are basically out of water. Alright, cool. Well, good thing they did get that break. Did I ever get the size extension for the thing? Because if so... No, still the same one. Alright. I think I have the ability to make that right now. Let's do that on table tool speed. I wonder if I can, you know, make the spike saw basically a, maybe not a machine gun, but like, you know, I just walk up and hold the button for a little bit and slice through everything. Just need to double up on iron electronics. We need steel electronics. I don't have the ability to make steel. Of course. I didn't think about that when I was looking at it. Alright, but I can still make the other one. Iron parts 3. That means I still have that unstable tool speed installed in something though, don't I? Did I ever take it from here? Or did I just get the blueprint for it? Ah. That's the recipe. That makes sense. Okay. What do they weigh? Spike Saw Mark III. Let's undo the mission for that one. Alright. So bronze electronics and aluminum wire. Both easy to get. Boom. What I should do is probably get the piercing one too, but that kind of goes against what I was originally doing. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to exit out completely. Boom. Alright. Let's test this out on a tree. Oh, my niece is quite upset, it sounds like. actually. Oh! That means I probably can cut down a tree in just like one swing or so. Let's see. No, not yet. 2 hits though. Alright, and that'll be the next thing too, is upgrading the carrying capacity once more. Oh wait. I'm almost full on metal in this thing. That's crazy to think about. Oh, it's full now. How much could the storage box hold? 600, 1200, 5,000. And if I remember right, I do get like the shed or something after this. Let me see if there's any missions I can complete. I'm all over the place right now. That's unfortunate. I'm usually trying to have a bit more focus. Okay. We can't do that delivery. We could probably do that one. Easy. We just need the bronze frames, which is just one of them. Oh, that's definitely easy. Why didn't I make a mission for that one? Probably take care of both of those. Because I still have all this wheat right here that I need to get. But let's get the bronze frame. Okay. I was gonna laugh and be like, dang, really? Alright. Let's see about getting that wheat. No, I'm gonna have it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of wheat. Oh, I missed one? When I was doing the seeds, I guess I missed one. Alright. Well, we definitely have enough wheat. We have the carrots squared away. Let's go make this delivery. Because now we gotta do 14 of them, and it's gonna be a process for that. But if we can knock out, like, you know, 1 or 2 at a time. Granted, I gotta stand there and wait for the whole thing to load up and fire twice, but eh. Is that a single or a couple mutants I see? Alright, let me get ready to go and fire off this wheat. As I say, see if I can get any of these other missions done. Boom. Boom. Alright, so yeah, we're getting some stuff moving finally once again. We're going to get back to the house construction here in a second as well. And that's really just kind of filling out some of the inner parts. I'm kind of liking how the little humble house turned out. In my opinion, I never needed a mansion in a game, so... A little humble upgrade.
Some things you just have to do yourself.
Alright, so back in here... Because if I can up the deco and all that, that helps out a lot. I can go upstairs. Actually, can it go on the bookshelf? Yes, it can. Now let's put some upstairs too. That's cool. I can toss them on the bookshelf. Put it there. Boom. Projector screen. Here we go. that's right, I don't have cloth. Not yet, at least.
That should do it.
Almost at level 4. The decoration, nice. Nice. That did it.
Let's skedaddle.
So we got an upgrade to basically harvesting now. So every once in a while they see like a little like grass thing pop up, and that's gonna boost our, I think just straight harvesting, it's general. Like it like basically does what high yield does, but like just on its own. So if you harvest in high yield and that, I think it doubles it. I could be wrong on that. I need to double check that detail. Oh, I need to fix this patch too. I can probably honestly extend it down to the beach. Oh, and there's that little orchard I made. Grove? Stand. It's a stand of trees, that's what it is. I'm like, what is it when it's a bunch of trees together? I know it's the funniest thing to consider, a bunch of trees together, just a stand of trees. It's like, well, yeah, they should be standing, right? Alright. It's crazy how much they want for that. Oh, that's easy. Pillarist Ferris. I forgot, yeah, that's what that job is when you're like working with like test tubes and all that. Alright, one more shot over to him. He really needs those limb blooms.
I bet I have just the thing you need.
That's right, I have no money. 404, no money found. Ironic too. Okay.
See you.
Alright. I should just start planting some stuff up. Phosphoric's gonna make a mutated. Is there anything for mutated honey bottle? Or am I thinking of something else? There's definitely some interesting polyberries. berries. Specialty mutated chromase, so I need potassic. Oh yeah.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
I need to figure out how to get more lighting. That's the one thing in there. But that's like unlockables and stuff. I need to have money for that. Gotta love capitalism. Hey, you need this thing? Well, we can get it for you. For money. Ouch. Okay, that was the universe correcting me there. It was literally saying don't hate on it. I should do the wheat because I need mutated wheat, but I don't think this is enough.
Great shot.
It's definitely not going to be enough. Alright. Well, that's still a lot. I'll count that as a win. With what winning there is to be done in that. Alright, there we go. And the plus side is since it is raining, as soon as these patches are made, or the plots are made, it makes it hard watered already, so I don't have to worry about doing that. No, not. Dang it. I'm gonna have to get the trail maker mode again out here. Honestly, that might be the one thing I would swap out back and forth. Everything else is too useful. Alright. So you are going to be Sam. You're phosphoric. I make mutant of the potassic ones. It make high yield of the nitrogenic. And I don't have enough wheat for that. I haven't done a set of mutant polyberries in a while.
Into the soil it goes.
And they grow quick too, so that's another little bonus going their way.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Alright, so if the angle's not good, it's not going to put the seeds in. Alright. Cool. What type of soil are you? Phosphoric? Yeah, forget it. Might as well grow some.
Stop shooting.
Alright. This is a solid little set of plants planted up. They're going to come in or start coming in tomorrow. This patch was sitting fallow. That's just another word of saying empty. Yeah, we might as well keep it that way for now. And then in the morning, I'll swap to the Trailblazer mode. Oh god, Trailblazer mode, Trailmaker. Yeah, the landscaping one, and fix up some of those trails. And I gotta get more lights in here. Battle crops have a chance to yield additional resources. Sweet. Day 52.
Wakey, wakey, partner. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
Indeed they did.
Revved up and ready to go.
Let's check on the farm animals. They're probably not liking how cramped it is. Sorry. Alright. Oh, let me get that log. Oh, these are almost ready? Nice. I forgot I put these here, honestly. But good, that means we can use the paint mixer on them. And that's the type of stuff I'd love to see. Alright. Top off the drones again. This is always a process, but you know, it's worthwhile because now I don't have to worry about watering as much. I am a little worried since I did expand the farm a lot, so I'm wondering if these drones are going to have enough to like be able to handle that. Then again though, they have been kind of just brutally efficient, I would say is the word I want to use. Yeah, because they were just zipping around just knocking out everything. Alright, so for once I'm actually running out of wheat seeds, which is funny because they're the easiest thing to produce. But what I'll do is I'll harvest up these this mutant wheat off to the side here, and then I'll see how much I need to actually do a delivery for it. And whatever is left, I'm just going to make seeds out of. I'll have to get some oil in these bad boys. That's a minor concern. Alright. There we go. It's basically like I have a high yield modifier going on now. We have an interesting crop that grows here next.
Wait to see it grow up.
Hello there.
Yo.
Yes? I see.
Plant-based hair regrowth? Ooh. Okay, well. Nothing to be done about that. I need to get creative. Okay. Just the one, cool. So it's like my imagination, or did like some of the seeds like seem to start failing after a while? Like they just don't take.
That should keep it good.
I mean, that's a hint of realism in there. I'll say that because, you know, not every seed you plant is gonna take. I gotta start worrying about watering these things again. But it's been a while. It means also I can consider upgrading this guy again. What the heck? Oh, I didn't see them in there. I was like, what the heck? How's this patch missing still?
That plant's all nice and watered.
Alright. Let's see what mutated wheat we can ship off here. Only got 600 some odd. Oh, and we're already mostly halfway there too. But we only have one iron frame. Alright, so let's get them 4. That should be more than enough. That definitely is more than enough. Good. Yeah, buddy, take out your muffler in your car. It definitely makes you sound cool.
That plant's all nice and watered.
Alright, that's a lot to work with there. I was about to say, don't tell me I somehow got stuck. It happens, I know there's a help I'm stuck feature, so that's a plus, but that's kind of a silly way to get stuck, in my opinion. Alright, so now seed production. So that should make a lot of wheat. Everyone's running something cool. Over here, the furnace. Might as well see what happens. I'm out of wood. Preposterous. Alright. Well, we got a lot of honey bottle. For once. Alright. Well, there goes the little wood reserve I have, but you know, it's meant to help forge more materials, so it's going to a good cause. Alright. Gotta wait for the light bulb to be done, seeing if that might unlock those recipes for me. There we go. Yep. Oh, okay. Some light posts around the place.
That should do it.
Alright, cool. What do you got, Lola?
Hey there. What will it be?
I might sell off some general stuff just to be able to buy something if you got it. Maybe all that.
I bet I can find a buyer for this stuff.
Hmm.
Once trash is, you know the line. You drive a hard bargain. I like it.
I need to start growing more mutant
Pleasure
crops.
doing business with you.
That's going to be mutated. That's going to be a lot of ravage. And that's also going to be mutated. That's going to be good. Right over here. Did I ever decide what I wanted to do? It might just be worth it. Alright, yeah, that's the whole patch.
Wake up, little lad.
That still brings up the question of what do I want to put here? Phosphoric. I should put something nitrogenic. But there's only one of those I have right now. Okay, that was weird.
Revved up and ready to go.
I'm liking how the house is turning out so far. I want to get more patio stuff, but that will be its own process.
Plants are nice and warm.
How many more orders can I get done too? I can definitely get that done. Maybe even that one too. Alright, one bronze frame. Yeah, one bronze frame. Oh man. Not too crazy in the grand scheme of things. Eventually I know as soon as I hit like steel frames and all that, they'll run out. That might be achievable. I need the crystal shards for once though. Alright. So if I do want to get eggs to naturally appear here too, I do gotta start cleaning up the pollution. But that's probably gonna be a good Sunday goal, just, you know, give a hoot and not pollute. In the meantime, back in the house, I'm gonna move some stuff around. Like this guy. It's technically a dresser. Oh, what? What? Okay. I'm gonna put it right outside the door. That's what I need. The flower press, and that will go downstairs in that main entryway. Where the fodder oven's basically at. Now that that's out of the way, I'll put it right here. Alright. So I need some stone. Exactly where to go to get that, and that's really just anywhere. Oh, did I mine? No, I didn't take out all the local stone. Yeah, I was gonna say there should still be some rocks floating around. Dang it, obliterated that small tree. Okay, note to self, there's a lot of stone over here. Which is good, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, the field to go out is pretty far. Alright, let's see about getting that paint press built. Boop. Yeah. I should probably put something for it to dump all the paint in, huh? Let's go a barrel. A barrel of paint cans. It's like a box of bags. Alright, and that needs to get planted with something. I need to
Alright,
decide.
Let's get to work.
I might go Loom Bloom if no other decision's made. Actually, it's all going to be mutated, but I can work with that.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
The next big question is, dang it, Scarecrow, taking the rounds. I should have it, right? Nice. I gotta remember though, I can collide with those now. Like trip over it. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, I can definitely run into them. That's something to remember.
Time for some manual labor.
What's in here? Oh, nothing. Weather tomorrow, drizzle. Okay, cool. So not have to worry about watering again. Hmm. Let me swap that out real quick. And then I might make a mission for... Yeah, because that doesn't really need a Mark II upgrade. Surprised that does. That'll just be increasing the size. And adding an extra slot. Don't worry about that later. This is going to burn up to the last of my yellow crystal, which was something I was not expecting to already be able to get. But that's just because I can now, well, I have to go to the Hexagon Valley for it. But I can work around that now. Ooh, I need iron bars. And there's 6 right there. Alright, let me get hooked up to this. Build that upgrade and swap it out. So now instead of targeting 150, I can target 200. I'll hold on to that though, just in case I do need it for something else. That would be useful for later. Alright. Now I can fire more seeds off when I need to. Which is funny because all the patches are planted up. High yield ravage. Sweet, yeah, we'll make this work. Alright, let's get this delivery off. Because I know we definitely can. It was here? No. It needed polar bear. There we go. Yeah. Alright, cool. Nice. Oh, it was cool watching that thing fire off. Alright. Oh, listening to the audio in the background, this is not what I'd want to hear going to bed, but there's worse things to hear than just a machine whirring in the distance, right? You know, screaming, terror, that type of stuff.
Wakey, wakey, partner. Those new mech parts made a world of difference. The The best looking ride in the frontier for sure.
And the rain is helping. Alright. Let's go harvest some stuff up.
Revved up and ready to go.
I should see if anything requires Ravage and mutated Ravage first. Either way, we'll be in a good spot. And then I need to mount an expedition to go and try and track down some Zap Twig. The only crop I'm missing, and then I gotta start the seed economy for it, which will be pretty straightforward. It's just, grow into a small patch, make a mutant variety of that small patch, and then like go from there. Alright. Alright, get this patch of Polyberry up. Let me fix the trail first. Oops. No, I'm still not ready to go yet. Let's take all this home real quick. Okay, so these two patches aren't quite ready yet. Well, the Polyberry isn't quite ready. Yeah, it's only a couple that aren't ready on this one. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, the only major like upgrade I would want to do with this is just make it wider, which I did last time. I have to look at the mech again and see if I can slap another one in there. That's something I did not consider actually. And so I do make it wider. Like, should I do that for the plow or should I do that for the harvester? And I'm definitely leaning towards harvester because I can, like, the plow is decently wide as is. Alright. Let's gather up some of our seeds that have been in production.
Time for some manual labor.
Let's make some carrot seeds. I have a lot of that red crystal powder. Let me see about selling some of that. Well, it's not very expensive. Or valuable. Not expensive.
Alright, let's get to work.
Phosphoric would make it high yield. Mutated, high yield. Standard. Let's go high yield.
Ha! Into the soil it goes.
Oh, this speeds up everything a lot. Oh, guess I got another paint done. Cool. I sped up that process by a ton. That's gonna be mutated. Screw it. We're gonna need the crop anyways.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Alright, well, fingers crossed we don't need polyberry seeds for a while because we do not have a lot of them. It's potassic. Let's make mutants. Alright, I think that's that patch. Cool. Sweet. All the patches are replanted or at least growing. Gives me an opportunity to continue working in here, but I know I need more deco, which means I need stuff from her.
Hola. See anything you like?
Do you have anything I would like? Mixed flower pot? Yeah, I'll take that.
Nice choice.
It's like the picnic basket.
Catching.
Is that an easel? Oh man.
Deal.
Okay, I definitely gotta sell some stuff because I want some of those.
You drive a hard bargain. I like it. One's trash is, you know the line. One's trash is, you know the line. I bet I can find a buyer for this stuff. Ooh, let me take that off your hands.
Alright, there we go.
Deal. Deal. Catching. Sold. Coming right up. Nice choice. Nice choice. Nice choice. Coming right up. Sold. Sold.
Alright.
Come back whenever you like.
That was a slow little haul there. Hmm. Oh, okay, that's a bigger one.
Good placement on that one.
Oh, that's a nice little touch. It has butterflies floating around it. I should probably move the outhouse in hindsight. Oh, it needs yellow crystal. Why does a gazebo need crystals? Alright. I want to say, for the most part, the house is done with what I can put out. I'm also just kind of decorating that little patio space now. Perfect. So this needs clay. It's always trippy to run around on foot in the farm because of how big it is, or how big it's gotten. Alright. I think we're getting close to a solid little stopping point here. The next part of the day we'll be doing is, let's rest up, get these crops harvested over there so they're fully grown in. And yeah, we'll probably call it after we get around to harvesting in here. I should not leave the door open, huh?
sleepyhead? I'm feeling really good about today. Bet we'll run into something amazing.
Like how efficient everything is? I agree. Alright, let's go harvest everything here and then we'll call it a day. We'll be back on Sunday to get going again, but that might be a little bit later, like Sunday at around 11. I didn't realize I made a prior morning commitment and it interferes with the time for the original time for this stream, so. But nothing too crazy, fortunately. Alright, so all this is going to be nitrogenic. I love how calming this music is in this game too. Have to line that up just right. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, I should check on the critters. Hello, everyone. Oh, sorry, Tabby. Alright. And with that, we actually might be able to make another delivery. If we can get close to the next one. No, still 8 away. But we're making progress, and that's the main thing, is we're making very solid progress towards it. That's a lot, but I can use the rest to convert seeds over. Let's get the rest of those. It's funny that I'm about to have a lot of mutated honey bottle too. Okay, maybe not as much as other patches, but still more than expected. Alright, polar berries next, and that will be it for today. Oh dang, I never filled up the water drones. There's only a couple soldiering on like little brave heroes. And they need oil too. Let's fill them up and then get going on that. I'm gonna run out. Dang it. Alright, they're about to get swarming here in a second. Obviously I gotta fill them up all the way and get going from there. Boom. That's the whole point of Ravage oil. Because I have so much of it. I ran out of Ravage oil. Oh man, that's crazy. Alright. Off you go, lads. I think they ran out of fuel before they ran out of, what is it? Before they ran out of water. Well, you can tell where I expanded from. And let me see about trying to get some more materials from those pink trees. Otherwise, they're just kind of useless. They're decorative, but kind of useless. I unintentionally set up an entire orchard of useless trees. The only other tree that I thought was initially kind of useless, but wasn't, was the glow tree, but you can only do so much with that. That would be something to get to, is head over that way, some glow tree sprouts. Assuming I can find them. Alright, final pass. It's like almost all mutated crops in there, isn't it? Yeah. 4 mutated crops, lots of them. I need to make a lot of iron frames, is what it was. So I got 3. Honestly, I need to make like 15. And I can't even do that. Well, it's enough for one delivery. All right. Fire. Alright, cool. Delivered. Or will be in a second. Yeah, and honestly, on that note, everyone, we're gonna call it a day. Gonna hop on off here and catch you guys Sunday. Do the same thing. We'll continue on. We're gonna actually mount an expedition into the Hexagon Valley to try and get that Zaptwig and Glow Tree, and that's gonna be the big plan for there. And that's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna try and see about getting some yellow crystal as well, since I know it's down out there. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. Again, thanks for everyone for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll be working on getting some more of these out and posting on YouTube as well, in case you catch it on there as well. Peace. Oh wait, not yet. All right, there we go. All right, bye bye everyone.